The title of David Mathis's new book on Christian leadership, Christian eldership in particular, is Workers for Your Joy. That title came from 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 24, where Paul says, "Not that we lord it over your faith, but we are workers together with you for your joy." That's an amazing self-identity for a pastor, for an elder, for a church leader. I exist for the joy of my flock. I preach, I teach, I counsel, I pray, I organize. I do everything I do as a pastor to bring my people to the fullest possible experience of joy in all that God is for them in Jesus. What an amazing self-identity we should have as leaders in the church. David Mathis is a senior teacher at Desiring God. He's a pastor at Cities Church. He is the one who has taught for 10 years the course on eldership at Bethlehem College and Seminary. So it's not surprising to me that this book is full of pastoral joy, pastoral wisdom, faithful exegesis, wise application. When Paul came to list the application or the qualifications for eldership in 1 Timothy 3 and Titus 1, he hadn't forgotten in all those qualifications what he had said back in 2 Corinthians 1:24. Every one of these qualifications is designed to bring into being a kind of eldership that work for a mature, healthy, joyful congregation. It's a great calling and a great text from which David pulls out all these lessons on eldership and the qualifications for it. It took me 10 years to persuade and lead our people at Bethlehem Baptist Church from 1980 to 1990. It took me 10 years so that that church in its congregational life could, with wholehearted agreement and joy, embrace the fact that this church ought to be led not just by a board of 24 deacons and me, the pastor, but rather a council of elders. And how I wish in 1982 or 1983, I could have put this book into the hands of our people. It would have been a great blessing. So my prayer for the book is that thousands of elders, thousands of pastors, thousands of church leaders will be raised up who don't lord it over their flock, but are workers with them for their joy.